Hello there and welcome back. It's time again, my friends, for Minecraft Challenges. Today, we're going to do things a bit different. If you're able to use a datapack, please do so. It makes things a lot easier. If you can't, then full details are listed below for what to do without the datapack. First thing you want to do is create a new world. Put the game in creative mode. Set the difficulty to hard. Then the new thing, we're going to change a couple of the game rules. First, turn on the Keep Inventory. This is very important. You will kick yourself if you forget to do this. Second, turn Advanced Time of Day off. This isn't as important, but if the challenge goes for a while, mobs in the overworld might become a factor. Better to be safe than sorry. So this challenge is called Ending the Dragon. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to defeat the Ender Dragon. The twist is that you can only use a bow and only attack it while in flight. The scoring for this challenge will also be different. We'll get into the details of that later, but for now, just know that this is not a speed run. Don't worry about how fast you're doing it. So let's look at the items you're given. You get one pick, one bow enchanted with power and unbreaking, an elytra enchanted with unbreaking, 2 stacks of rockets, 3 stacks of arrows, and 1 stack of golden carrots. The shroom on a stick is to teleport you to the end. I'm currently trying to decide where I want my bow. Normally I have it in my offhand, but for this challenge, that might not be the best choice. You'll see why soon. Before you right-click that fishing rod, make sure you have the items where you want them. You don't want to be in the end being attacked by an enderman or a dragon while you're still trying to sort out your inventory. Okay, so it's time for the rules. 1. You can only use the bow to damage the dragon. No using your fist or the pick. Also, the bow can only be shot while in flight. 2. You must always remain in flight while fighting the dragon. There is only one exception to this rule: when you have to break the cages around the end crystals. If you land at any other time, points will be deducted from your final score, so do your best not to land. That's it. Always be flying, can only use the bow. If you run out of rockets, or you run out of arrows, the challenge is over. Now, let's walk through some basic strategies for fighting the dragon while in the air. Just right-click your fishing rod when you're ready, and you will be teleported to the end. For those new to dragon fighting, the end crystals regenerate the dragon, so you need to remove them all before taking on the dragon itself. When shooting them, be careful not to be too close when they blow up. They can do a lot of damage, and remember, you have no armor. Take your time, line up your shot, and shoot them from a distance. You can do a little bit of damage to the dragon if it is currently connected to the end crystal when it blows up. It's not a lot, but if you do a few in a row, it does add up. Remember what I was saying about they can do a lot of damage? I nearly died there. Of course I did that, just to show you what a bad idea that is. Yeah, that's why I did that. Eventually, you will have to break your way through the iron cages around 2 of the crystals. You have to be very careful when mining through the cages to not accidentally hit the crystal at the same time. Keep your eye on the dragon and break out one of the bars. The safest method would be to break a hole in the cage and then fly away to shoot your arrows through the gap. I'm going to show you a more dangerous method to show that it is possible to survive an end crystal blast even without armor if you hit it with your pick. If you land on the ledge like this and break one of the iron bars, you can use your pick to break the crystal while you are still standing here. Just be sure to stand off to the side so the iron bars will deflect most of the damage. It was painful, but I did survive. It can be done. Once all the crystals are gone, it's all down to fighting the dragon. For those of you who might think this challenge is too hard or out of their wheelhouse, all I ask is that you give it a try. Once I discovered how much fun it could be to fight the dragon while flying, it's the only way I choose to do it. It's something that I have a lot of fun doing, and I wanted to share the experience with others while also making a challenge out of it. So give it a try. Have fun. And if you win, bonus! It's worth noting that touching the dragon is bad. Very, very bad. The dragon can kill you in 1 or 2 hits just by touching you, so try not to do that. The rest is up to you. Just keep shooting your bow at the dragon until it's dead. If you die, you will keep all your items, so just right-click your fishing rod and you're back in the game. A score of 0? Well, you'd think I'd get a few points for style. One transition effect later, and the dragon is dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's just that simple. Even though this is just for the challenge, I want to grab all that experience that just fell, but I'm thinking there might be an Enderman or two that just don't like me right now. I better take a peek. Yep, looks like no experience for me today. Back to the overworld to count my score. Now it's time to cover the scoring. Everyone starts with a base 100 points. Every time you die, that's minus 5 points. Every time you land, that's minus 5 points. Landing is not counted if it's to break the cage. If you manage to not die at all, you get a bonus 25 points. Once the dragon is dead, add all your remaining arrows and rockets to your score, and that's it. In the highly unlikely event that 2 people tie, please issue a time query game time command after the dragon is dead. Your game time will only be used to break a tie. So let's see what I got. We start off with 100 points. And let's say I died 3 times. So that would be minus 15 points. The only time I landed was to break the iron cages, so no negative points there. No bonus points for me since I did die. And in this example, I have 52 arrows and 85 rockets. I add that to my score, and I get a total of, let me see here. I carry the 3, I add the 6, divided by pi, multiply by 1. Aha! My score is 222. That's the score to beat, but don't worry about beating the score. Just try the challenge out and have some fun. Trust me. Flying around with the dragon is far more enjoyable than shooting at it from the ground. Till next time, see ya. As always, if you liked what you saw, then please subscribe, like, comment, throw money in my general direction, whatever floats your boat. That could have gone better. Oh, come on! Really, Enderman? Who put that pillar in my way? Jeez. What do I pay you guys for anyway?